Town, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Detroit Lions. On the Browns sideline, you see Kevin Stefanski. His team got in the win column last week following a couple of losses to start the year. Across the field, it is Lions head coach Dan Campbell. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. And he'll work this one past the 25. So right about the 28-yard line. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, you're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
He takes off, and he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Cleveland.
He'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
It is third and long.
2 yards. And it's third down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to air this one out. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. The Browns getting their punting team out there. That's taken at about the 14. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And no takeover there. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
Pick up a 2 on the last run. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Devin Bush.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Browns offense ready now for their second drive. They start with outstanding field position, trying to get the first points of this game. It'll be 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Jerome Ford. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and it results in a negative play.
going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Teams around the league dealing with some early season injuries. No different here as we check out the key inactives for this one. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for three, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Lions offense ready for their second possession. They had the interception on that opening drive. It only led to a field goal, so 3-0 as the offense comes back out first and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
They'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Detroit.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's a first carry for their running back. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 43, here's second and 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the 43-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A 1-yard gain.
This is third and 6.
Third and 6.
We'll try to get this one on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Newsom on the tackle. A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
On fourth down, Lions going to send out the All-Pro from a season ago, Jack Fox to punt. Back deep, the dangerous Jamal Agnew. Nearly a good one. And hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Now, faking the give. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jr. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
A gain of 18 on the play.
18 yards on the connection. First down, Cleveland. They'll run with 4. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. With that, I will give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game.
Somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 8. Again, it's 4. Room to run past midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Taken down at the 41.
A gain there of 20. It's a Browns first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up
Now this time they'll look to throw.
42-yard line.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. On the move, past the 40, and he's going to be taken down. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Space to run inside the 20. And he's in! Touchdown, Detroit. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Bates is good with the extra point. And the Lions move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Jamal Agnew now to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Browns offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now he takes off. He can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
Gain of 16 yards. First down, Cleveland.
From the shotgun, give to Ford. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Here's tackled at the 46-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second.
Give to Ford on the zone read. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
No gain.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. 2. Browns in control of the football. 3rd down and 9. As we are ready to get back underway. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That pass play good for 22. 1st down, Cleveland.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
A 6-yard pickup.
On 2nd down, it's 4. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
The pass rush gets over and he goes down.
6 yards.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Austin Seibert now for this field goal try. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Browns are back within 1. It's 7-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the
He'll
30
look to
yard
throw.
line.
A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
Incomplete.
3rd, they need 8.
Schlesinger on the coverage.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. The first set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Up the middle they go. Woo! The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick hitting slant there. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw.
The Browns 35-yard
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
and 5.
Open man, right side. He's got it.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard
On the
line.
shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. DeMonte Casey in on the tackle. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one, number 7 on the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today. And we're just getting started.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Browns offense ready to get back to work. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And the Lions have come up with the football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. This one complete right side. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. Here's a run. To the outside, and he's in. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return, and he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Browns offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by 4. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a screen set up for 4. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump. And he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
1st down, Browns.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Number 11.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st down, Cleveland.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They've got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit. In a moment, 3rd and 11. Throwing now from the gun. Back over the middle and caught by Judy.
Complete to number 3, Jerry Judy.
They'll look to throw. Right back to Judy. He's got it again.
The first down pass.
They face 2nd down and 7. They'll look to throw yet again. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment. He had no choice but to throw it away. A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Here's Austin Seibert now to try the field goal. This will be a 48-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Browns will cut into that lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. And Campbell there, the Lions head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The Lions ball their first time out as they stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down. Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. The throw here is complete. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. They'll stop with just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's its 1st down. It can be a gain of 8.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the 1st half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before buys kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our look around the league starts now with a matchup of contrasting styles. And it's the all-pro wideout, Justin Jefferson. You want instant offense? Try this one on for size. He makes the catch, and then watch him go. Put it down as an 81-yard catch and run for the score. Next up, let's go out to Glendale, Arizona, checking in on the Cardinals as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And this is the Cardinals wideout. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Cardinals get win number 2 as they take care of business in this one. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Dan Campbell there, the Lions head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. Going to be looking to... Third quarter begins with a run. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Tackle there by Michael Hall. From the 31, here's 2nd and 9. Now, faking the give. Catch is made by Wright. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Lions first down. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Myles Garrett able to bring him down. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9.
At the 32-yard line.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Go win, go win. To the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And the Lions are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4. They'll look to throw again. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Four-time All-Pro Myles Garrett in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. All the way back at the 14 now. 2nd down and goal. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw taken in. And that's going to move them closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll throw out of the gun. That is hot, and he's in. Touchdown, Lions. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Browns offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Open his drive on the ground with 4. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
He's got his man complete. That's Judy. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
And the Browns first down.
A dive, but too far out in front of him. Incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchdown. Dan Campbell there, the Lions head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding fabulous. Picks up 9 on the play.
10 yards on the pickup.
2nd and
It's
inches.
2nd and inches.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down. Give him 27. And it's 1st and goal. one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Detroit. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions are going to extend their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25, so right about the 28-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. Out of the gun, they'll give it, and it's 4. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Here's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one. And down he goes.
This isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Corey Bojorquez in punt formation for the Browns.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The Lions offense about ready to take over once more. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The rookie out of Michigan, Mason Graham, having success early in his career. His 2nd sack in these first few weeks of the season.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Now he'll give up the middle, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So now that's 2 consecutive plays where they end up going backwards. So a sack, a negative run. The biggest thing you have to avoid in the NFL are these negative plays, because now it puts all of the pressure on a 3rd and pass situation. And when a defense can play you one-dimensional, it is a big challenge for any offense. There's no need to do anything reckless. It's 3rd and long. The opportunity to convert this is probably slim. So there was nothing open downfield. I think he makes the smart decision here, Mike. Avoid the negative play and throw the ball away.
The Browns offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. Here's 4. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
A gain of 15.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense. Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
It's a jet sweep, and it's Judy. And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain.
A loss of a yard.
It is third and long.
It's third down.
They'll look to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
First down, Cleveland.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
It's second down and 10.
That's over the middle and caught by Judy. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
To number 3, Jerry Judy.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw.
And the Browns
Left side, he's got the Njoku. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
24-yard gain on the play.
Here comes the rookie, Quinshawn Judkins. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 12.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. Back to throw. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here's second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6. At the 12-yard line.
It's a short throw caught by Njoku. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
And it's third down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they start.
That is David Njoku. Touchdown, Cleveland. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least they'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Makes the score Lions 35. Browns
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
The Lions offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. There he goes, inside the 30. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Detroit.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Now, faking the give. That is caught at the 3. And he'll get this down to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal as they convert on 3rd down. Now a give on the ground. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Lions. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Bates is good with the extra point. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Browns offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
David Njoku.
From the shotgun, give to Ford. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
The tackle made at the 47.
It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
And the Browns 1st down.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Open man, he's got Agnew. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
1st down, Browns.
He'll drop to throw. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this quarterback is going to be sore tomorrow. I mean, you can tell this defense made a point of emphasis. We are going to rush relentlessly the entire game, and their pressure plan, their pass rush plan, it's worked to perfection.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. The crowd does not agree with that call. Boos ring out. Doesn't matter. Not going to change it. It's a 1st down. Jerome Ford. Touchdown, Browns.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Here's Seibert now for the point after. His kick is good, and the Browns are able to edge a bit closer.
Browns 23.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The Lions offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. It's first down, and they'll run. He did a nice job skipping away from one tackle, then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be second down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
After that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long. Back to the ground after the penalty, and he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. So it's a win here for the Lions. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.